welcome to beautiful and scenic Tucson, Arizona, the old Pueblo. It is time for college football. You're watching the Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl on CBS Sports Network. This is Arizona Stadium on the U of A campus in Tucson. Today, host to a college football bowl game, matching up New Mexico State of the Sun Belt Conference against Utah State of the Mountain West. After Huntley had the short game on first down, second here, Larry Rose the third on the reception, and a big pickup for New Mexico State into Utah State territory. A first down, gain of 21 to Larry Rose the third, who's got 50 catches this year, a weapon out of the backfield. Tackled by Unga a moment ago, and third down. Rogers, the gunslinger, throws. Jonathan Boone catches. And he's to the 30-yard line inside the 30 to the 29. Gain of 12. First down for New Mexico State. Dylan Brown from 22. He's got it. And we have our first points of the 2017 Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl. The Aggies from Las Cruces have a lead on Utah State. After a 12-play, 59-yard drive, resulted in an Aggie field goal. Zavon Scarver from inside his 5. Has a lane, has some speed. Scarver, sideline, sheds a tackler. Here he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. How about that? No flags.
Well, we just talked about being special on special teams, special attention. You have to pay attention to Scarver. A 21.5 200-meter guy at Centennial High School, right down the road in Nevada. Also ran a 37.8 in the 300-meter hurdles. He's got big league speed, and he's shown it on a couple of occasions this season. You saw it again.
Matt Wells talked for about 15 minutes with it yesterday as Everly knocks through the PAT about the special teams and how important they were going to be. Utah State, James, blocked 4 punts this year. They got a kickoff return to the house here today.
And it was all about Scarver. It was time for him to get one to the house. He does it. And you want to show some love? There's Jordan giving it.
Everly kicks off for Utah State. Huntley, the feature return man for the Aggies from Las Cruces. Jason Huntley, 1 yard deep in his end zone. Ventures out. Look at this run back. Here goes Huntley. We're going to have back-to-back kickoff returns for touchdowns in the Arizona Bowl. Can you believe this? No flags. 100 yards on the return for Jason Huntley. Incredible.
Oh, man. You got to love it.
Dylan Brown, the PAT. Back-to-back kickoff returns for a touchdown. Corey, how about it?
We always talk about being special on special teams. Well, Huntley says, guess what? It's Jason's special day. And when he gets in the open field, it's all about the finish, the track star.
We've seen 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns, maybe a punt return too for Rose, who is dangerous. Fake. And the run, the ball's out. Either way, New Mexico State gets it. On a fake that didn't work. Shane Jackson has the recovery on the big hit.
Well, you're actually running a fake with Jacoby Wildman. Now, he's a defensive end, 265-pound sophomore. And Jackson says, no way. I'm not going for it. And you got to give special teams coach Oliver Sukup a lot of credit for what he's done. He knew, just like we did, that was one of the things we said in the open.
Three receivers to the right of Rodgers. On third down, Rose the third. Gets by Levitt. Larry Rose the third, first down. The shake in the open field. So first down. Rodgers gonna take a shot. It's intercepted. Picked off by Woodward. David Woodward. The interception for Utah State. And the sudden change gives the Aggies from Logan the ball right back. There is a flag down. Redshirt freshman from
During the
Olympia,
return,
Washington.
illegal block in the back by the defense, number 91. Penalties 10 yards, first down.
Woodward's first career start came against Air Force in Colorado Springs. End of the regular season, had a career best 13 tackles. That's his first career pick. Corey, couldn't have come at a better time for Utah State.
Well, there's a struggle for Rodgers is when he gets locked in. Now, he's locked in on his slot receiver, doesn't recognize Woodward dropping into the middle of the field. You can see his eyes. He's locked in on that receiver, and basically he thinks Kramer has a one-on-one matchup with Ferguson, and Woodward says, no way. And that you make the change for it's that arm.
First down, that ball might have been tipped. Raymond has the catch sideline. McQuaker can't find him. And finally, Terrell Hanks powers him out of bounds. A nice pickup for Dax Raymond. It's got to feel great for Dax. He had 4 drops against Air Force at the end of the regular season.
Yes, he did. And that was a game that, he makes some of those catches, they may win.
Gain of 19. Chain gang, keep up with these guys right now. As Ron Quavy and Tarver has a catch for Utah State. They just keep on trucking here. The Aggies are on the move. He's had a fantastic season. First team All-Mountain West. This from 35 yards out. Right down the middle. 20th career made field goal, Dominic Eberle. Carried it 70 times, second on the team. Rose a third. Has some room. Larry Rose a third. First down and a lot more. Spins out of a tackle. Keeps on trucking. Lowers the shoulder inside the 35. Down to the 32-yard line. Gain of 40 for Rose the third. This is physical, Chief.
And also you've got, I believe that's Huntley up at the top of the screen.
Aggies 4-10. Fourth down tries this year. Try here in the bowl game. On the slant. Gets down to about the 20-yard line. It's a first down. Jaleel Scott gets busy and gets the first.
Well, he leads their team in third down catches. And look at that physical catch through Wesley Bailey's excellent coverage. And that's why he's in the Reese's Senior Bowl and some type of block.
This from 33. He's got 3 more for New Mexico State. 2 for 2. Dylan Brown, who was 3 for 3 against South Alabama in the regular season finale, ending the 57-year bowlless drought. Dylan Brown, pure again for New Mexico State, 13-10. Only have 27 rushing yards, Jay, in the first half so far. Right on cue, right to carry, turns the corner. Gerald Bright keeps on trucking and runs into, eventually, the contact from Ron LaForce. Touchdown came on a Savon Scarver kickoff return. Second down, Love, the big arm. Roberts the catch. Braylon Roberts right at the sticks at the 35. Chains move first down.
You can definitely see the RPM. He's a player that can hit this field goal with no problem, and they need it.
But not this time. Well, wide left, no good. Off the foot of Dominic Eberle from 44. And Matt Wells chatting with Sean Taylor about that penalty that really hurt Utah State's chances to at least tie the game.
Let's take a look and see what kind of hold Nelson gets. Does he get the laces around? It looks like he does. And And it really looks like, it really seemed like on that kick he short-legged it a little bit.
On third down, Rose at third. Mary Rose at third, first down, then some. Spins away from tacklers again. He's still on his feet.
Over the ball.
And then he lost the ball with a flag down. Christy Anson makes the play for Utah State on a wild sequence. There is a flag down near midfield. Rose the third on the spin.
That changes everything, Dave. Now Utah State's got a chance. They've got basically all 3 timeouts left.
Let's see what happened. Spin, and it went out right there.
Yeah, Rockamore rocked his bell.
John
Personal
Trell Rockamore.
foul, horse collar by the passing team. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
New Mexico State, they play a lot of off coverage, so they're back here. They're not going to give you a chance for quick fades. You got to excel in the short game.
So it's first down. Love is throwing. Tarver on the catch.
Good job by Love, Dave. You know that they're playing off coverage. Once again, let's see how they're going to play this. It looks like it could be some man coverage.
Run play. Hunt. Big pickup. Nailed there by Dalton Herring. He's got it. And that ends 30 exciting minutes from Tucson. And the Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl tied 13-13. Second and 10. Love. Run game. Effective with Bright. Did step out of bounds and marked it about the 41 on the run around the right side. Found the edge, found real estate, and a big run for Joe Bright.
Well, this guy's from Pensacola, Florida, and we say bright lights when he gets the ball because he has that kind of speed. And look at the balance along the sideline. I mean, he nearly stays in bounds. At the end of the half, actually, against Wyoming, let's see if he can repeat the feat.
Will not do it. Wide left again for a second time tonight. He's hooked it wide. And a second miss for Eberle. And Matt Wells and Utah State come up empty.
You never expect your all-conference kicker to have his worst game of the season in the bowl game. But that's what Utah State is having to go through. We're talking about 3 of 14 now on third downs as well.
Fake. Lottie. First down. New Mexico State. That's how you flip the script. Isaiah Lottie on the pitch from Kramer, the former quarterback. Gain of 9. Offense right back in the field. Pressure off the edge. Tip ball. Knocked around. Levitt the pick. Down Levitt. Interception. Utah State. That's right back to the Aggies of Logan. A couple deflections. Volleyballed around. And Levitt brings it in for the pick. The boundary safety. The senior from Portland, Oregon.
Well, these slants are a popular concept for New Mexico State. They've run them throughout the year. And you get an excellent play by Mungale. He tips it up. Then Scott tries to tip it. And then you got Levitt at the right place at the right time. So Christy Anson almost had a chance to get it. And there's Levitt.
Second and long. Pocket collapses. Flavor up. And makes the catch. Quavian Tarver on the go route. Flag down. Makes the play for Utah State.
Man, he stretched that ball over the goal line too, Dave. We'll have to see where his knee came down at, but it's that body control we were talking about with Tarver and those long arms.
Defense number 22. Penalties declined. Result of the play, first down.
Samad Lomax guilty party on the PI. Let's see.
Watch this effort at the end of the play. Now you see him go up. Now watch him extend right there. The big factor in the red zone. He has 10 rushing touchdowns coming into the game. A lot of times they like to run in behind Castaneda.
Off the 40-yard completion. First and goal. The pitch knocked down. Watch it. Loose. Recovered. Terrell Hanks reaches out, knocks down the pitch, and recovers it for New Mexico State. What a play. Incredible effort for Hanks.
You know, what can't this kid do? He's working off the edge. He almost takes it right out of the hands of Love. With those, he's another player with outstanding length. It's been 2 years in a row that he's been the best player on this defense.
Now you go 57 years later going into the fourth. Third down. Rogers. Deep ball. It's incomplete with Davis on coverage. Trying for O.J. Clark. Great, well thrown ball. Great man-to-man coverage.
Challenged Davis for whatever reason.
Theisler off the side of his foot. And the script changes with a bad punt this time from Peyton Theisler. He and Aaron Dalton have been such big factors tonight with 15 combined punts. That is out of bounds and only a 13-yard kick from Theisler. And it gives Utah State. First down, Aggies. Hunt, the catch, Lawan Hunt, the move, upended. Dalton Harrington, the tackle, star Mike linebacker and senior for New Mexico State's a gain of 12.
And now they're going to come up here and probably give it to Hunt on an inside zone.
First and goal, it's Hunt. End zone, touchdown, Utah State. Finally, the Aggies break through.
That was a masterful drive by Jordan Love. He took everything the defense gave to him. He got the team back up to the line of scrimmage when New Mexico State was not lined up and ready to go. And that was a pretty good job inside by Quinn Ficklin and Rob Castaneda as well on that right side.
The 11th rushing touchdown of the year for Lawan Hunt. Everly tacks on the PAT, and the short punt from Theisler, only 13 yards chase, set up Lawan Hunt.
Well, he lost it again, and he knew right away he had lost it. But then Hunt, just said, running behind an offensive line with Brooksby getting in the game. This team at Mexico State had lasted only 3 plays.
On first down, Hunt breaks a tackle. Lawan Hunt off to the races with the burst. Now a foot race. Hunt inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they're going to pull around with the guy I've been talking about in the open, Castaneda. He runs off of that block, and then LaForce, he's trying his best to run him down. Pressure, I guess because it's 3rd and 20, they're going to give up the field goal.
1 for 13 tonight for USU, third down conversions. That's amazing. And they have the lead. On 3rd and long, Lawan Hunt runs into Lopez. Roy Lopez.
Well, now you got
smackdown, loss of 1.
Now you got to ask yourself, Dave, the confidence of your field goal kicker. You're talking about one of the best kickers in the country in Everly, and now we're going to try again another long yardage field goal. This is about 48 yards. He missed from 49 earlier. This is right on the cusp of his range. Can he rebound for the Aggies here in the 4th?
From 48. And that's no good. Wide left again.
Wow.
He's missed 3 wide left tonight and is now 2 for 5 for Matt Wells. An All-American type regular season, a bowl nightmare for Everly. These Aggies need it. 3rd down. Rogers fires. There's Scott. Jaleel Scott climbs the ladder and makes the catch in front of Ingram. Finally, he is down and shaken up.
He grabbed
Melanie
that.
told us about the ankle earlier tonight. It's a gain of 19, only his second catch of the game, and he hobbles off for the Aggies.
That was a good release inside. He's going against Ingram. A good close by Ingram and that catch radius.
New Mexico State finally doesn't have to punt. Rogers, evasive, throws on the move, Rose to third, lunging, makes a great catch.
And that was the instincts of Rogers trying to pick up some of it here. They had it in their minds to just pick up half of it.
Here we go. Rogers steps away from the heat. Tyler Rogers throws on the move. Boone has a catch. Jonathan Boone, first down, New Mexico State.
What a throw by your senior. Rolling to his left, and look at this catch.
Wow. What a catch. Gain of 10. First down. Scott, they go for him. End zone. The battle. Didn't bring it in. The back shoulder fade attempt to Khalil Scott.
So it looked like that left foot may have come down. This is pretty good placement by Rogers. Watch his left foot. Let's see if he has control. The left foot comes down.
Oh, wait a minute, but the right foot's out of bounds.
Yeah,
Now,
but when he finally got control of it, that left foot had already been down. This is another look at it from this angle. Right here, let's see that left foot. Is it still down?
All right, no review.
Yeah, well,
Now we're going to have one. Last second, they buzz from the booth.
Yeah.
And we'll have
The
review.
previous play of the incomplete pass.
They're showing the circle that we did up there.
After review, the receiver's left foot was in the end zone with possession of the ball. Touchdown.
New Mexico State has a touchdown. 11 yards out, Rogers to Scott. And a PAT away from tying this one up in Tucson. Wow. Dylan Brown does just that. 20-20 game.
It's all about finding the man that you need to go to with the season on the line. It's Jaleel Scott, and he's got the right stuff.
Here's Love. Time. Now flushed. Throws on the move. In traffic. Incomplete. Carson Terrell, intended receiver. The breakup, Ron LaForce. Aggressive play for LaForce for the Aggies of Las Cruces.
And that's Dalton Harrington with the pressure. How they disguise will determine where Rogers goes on this play. Looks like they may be playing some man coverage.
In no hurry at all here with one time out. Rogers throws over the middle. Scott lunging the dive. It's incomplete. Jalen Davis on coverage for Utah State in Aggie territory.
Well, they were playing man coverage, but they got a safety over the top, so he plays underneath. And look at that break by Davis. I mean, he's right in the hip pocket. It was a good effort. And really, to be honest, Scott could have possibly come up with that catch. Yeah. If you're New Mexico State. Seems like they're kind of hanging back with Harrington and also Demby. And they're going to play some coverage. These are the guys to watch right there. Will they come?
Third down. Here comes the pressure. Love delivers. Roberts has the catch. Shamon Lomax, the tackle on Braylon Roberts. It is a first down.
Oh, it was a late. They didn't time that blitz up right. Harrington timed it up a little bit late. Love stands in terms of how they're going to cover Tarver up at the top.
Third and goal. Love with pressure. End zone. Incomplete. Looking there for Aaron Vaughns. And broken up by Jaden Wright. And here comes Everly, who has missed thrice tonight.
And I wouldn't want to be in this situation because, again, we've talked about that drift from right to left. Well, now you're on the left hash day, so you got to try to find a way to prevent that drift, and you got to make it go left to right instead of right to left. Tough angle for Everly.
No good! He's missed for a fourth time tonight. I can't believe it. The all-Mountain West kicker, Dominic Everly, has missed 4 field goals, and now a field goal can win it for New Mexico State.
Well, again, you're trying to overcompensate because you had that natural drift and you're on the left hash. And so you want to prevent that this time. You don't want to hook it. And then he tries to guide it a little too much. I don't think he really got all the way through short leg on third down. They've got to try to get New Mexico State back into third down.
Rose at third. Has room. There Rose at third. End zone touchdown, New Mexico State. And the Aggies win the Arizona Bowl in overtime. After a 57-year wait, the Aggies bowling again and winning again over Utah State. Incredible. Senior from Fairfield, Texas, in his final game as a New Mexico State Aggie. Godfrey Woodward couldn't tackle him.
Watch Sage Dockstader, number 76, 343 pounds. The vegetarian, Dave, he's eating a full plate, opens it up for Rose the third, and boy, what a way to end what has been a trying career, to say the least. A lot of individual success, and now his touchdown has fans jumping over the fence.
Look at this celebration for Aggie fans. 38th career touchdown run for Larry Rose III. That ties the all-time school record held by James Pilot in the 1960s, which was, of course, the last time the Aggies of Las Cruces made a bowl game. 16 carries, 142 yards, and the game-winning touchdown for Rose III, and a night that Everly, unfortunately for that young man, well, you feel badly. He'll never forget.
From this school.
A program that endured 2 17-game losing streaks in the last 6 years. They are bowl champions tonight in Tucson, Arizona. For Corey Chavis, Melanie Kyers, Collins, the entire crew, I'm Dave Ryan saying so long. It's been a presentation of CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. We'll be back in Tucson shortly, but now we'll take you back to New York. Brent Stover, Houston Nutt, Christian Fauria, Randy Cross are standing by. Guys, this is an incredible finish. Talk to you